So in this exercise demonstration, I will be showing you the difference between a frog stand and a crow stand. Ultimately, this is going to be for the transition of your handstands, your rebalance for any Cali work, and just getting you to learn to use your hands and feet, because your hands and your feet move exactly the same. So when you're standing and you balance on one leg, you'll notice that your feet will have that rebalance. So as you come in and have that balance, you'll notice your feet will move and create a balance. What we're doing here is doing exactly the same with our feet, with our hands, okay? So as we come down, we have that balance point. A lot of people will try and lift their legs off the floor. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna stack our hips above our shoulders, so then our feet naturally leave the floor. So with a frog stand, hands nice and spread, external rotation of the shoulders, knees on the outside of your elbows, tugging in, pulling your elbows in nice and tight. With this, you're going to lengthen your legs, and then as you tilt more, your feet will eventually leave the floor. And then, once your feet leave the floor, pull them up. The idea is that once you're able to hold frog stand for 20 seconds, we can then transition to crow stand. With crow stand, it's going to be a little bit more challenging because you need a lot more range of motion and compression from the abdominals. So with crow stand, you're in your functional squat, but your knees go into your triceps. The transition from this will be eagle stand, where your knees are in your armpits. So we're going to be focusing on the transition from frog stand to crow stand to eagle. And as we go through this, you're going to start seeing the transition of your hips tilt more and more and more, using that gravity method of how gravity transfers through you rather than fights against you, because wherever your hips are is going to be where you fall. Going into your crow stand, nice long arms, knees on the back of your triceps, hips up, and we transition. So they eventually leave, tuck, and breathe. If you want to get stronger with this, we can then push away even more to create a nice strong stand. So nice long arms as you transition, and then you can lock out and hold for time. To get more work with this and you want to transition to handstands, where you can then start doing reps of bending the elbow and coming back up. Whereas with a frog stand, it's a little bit more impossible because your knees are on the outside of your elbows, giving you less movement to move through. Hope this works out.